Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 12:05 here at the Isle of Wight County Museum. I'm Jennifer England, the director. Thank you for tuning in. Last week we went out to visit the Zuni Ruritan Club. It was an outreach program so that we could share a little bit more about the museum's history, and of course we could learn a little bit more about their service organization and their commitment to the community. We love heading out into the community so that we can absolutely add more information to Isle of Wight County's history and what we document here, and just being able to expand our resources. They did give us their most recent handbook, so that will be of course permanently cataloged into our collection. But today I wanted to tell you a fish story as it relates to the Zuni Ruritan Club. As you can imagine, it's a big fish story. So let me give you a little history to set the stage. The Zuni Ruritan Club was officially chartered in 1948. And since then, they have sponsored and hosted countless fundraising projects, including fish fries, movie nights, sausage sales, and of course special events like the Zuni Christmas Parade. They have a community house, which was completed in 1962, and they host their meetings and events at that location. They are very much committed to helping others in their community with regular donations to the needy, the fire and rescue squads, and more. But today's story, I'm going to cycle back to that fish story, we learned about on the walls out at the Ruritan Club last week. It features Dr. Earl W. Strickland. He was a prominent dentist in Zuni, and he served as president of the Zuni Ruritan Club for a number of years. But there was an article that was published, and it was on the walls of the clubhouse, and it was an article that was published in September 1949 in the Ruritan National. The headline reads, "Zuni Club President brings in sailfish with rod reel," and the accompanying photo's caption reads, "He is holding the first sailfish ever taken with rod and reel north of Cape Hatteras." So in July of 1949, Dr. Strickland, called Doc in the article, was fishing with a group of Ruritans aboard the Jerry Jr., and that was skippered out of Wanchese, North Carolina. So at the time, he was the only one fishing as the boat hadn't reached the fishing grounds yet. So he was just kind of playing around, and there were a couple of old salts aboard. And they weren't too keen when the non-old salt Doc hooked a fish. So he landed what was a sailfish after 40 minutes or so, and it was the first of the season to be caught off the North Carolina coast. It weighed about 40 pounds, and it measured 6 feet and 8 inches in length. This particular excursion landed the record sailfish, as well as 4 large amberjack and several dolphin. Now, I will tell you that there is a large sailfish hanging in the Zuni Ruritan Club, but it's not the sailfish, or is it? But to wrap up our fishy story, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to another episode of Live at 12:05. It was a fin-tastic episode, thank you, and look forward to seeing you all next week. And as always, continuing to catalog and add more to the history here of the Isle of Wight County Museum. Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.